such tactics to tarnish the name of Iran?
That is, Iran is involved in that.
So I always said, my speaker of the foreign ministry also has said, we are not accepting, we are denying this, and I don't know how they can be assumed within a short than 1 hour to say who has done this. If it is happening in India. If India security said something like that, we have to verify. That is the real fault. It is not considerable. It is not under consideration, and really it is a fault that always they are telling such a thing, and they will go behind that.
And how do you see that Indian government and Indian agencies are doing it, that reacting to, they had not reacted that much, that following this?
We hope Indian, we hope they will talk, they will take a serious reaction, they will verify the cases in the real positions, and till now, the final reaction is not come out. We are wishing and willing the reactions come at.
So as of now, how do you see the Indo-Iran relation? How it is?
It is good and should be better.
Okay.
India and Iran always will have the good relations. It will be building and fishing of the people, of the two people, and definitely both governments will be collaboration with each other much better than before, and nobody in the third position can make this diversion between Iran and India.
Right, and in fact, this comment coming from the Iranian ambassador soon after the ambassador of Israel pointed a direct finger at Iran for the attacks.
Very unfortunate event yesterday, and after the incident, your government, your Prime Minister and you, all of you have pointed the finger at Iran. Can you tell us what evidence you have?
Well, first of all, one should understand that when we make these judgments, and more than this, when we make these judgments publicly, these are things that we say on a solid base. But more than this, even we humble students that look from the sidelines on the whole issue, there is a forest here. It's not only the trees. And the forest is that about a couple of weeks ago, the same terrorist-sponsoring regime, Iran, was standing behind an assassination attempt of the Saudi ambassador in Washington. A couple of weeks ago in Thailand, the same people were going after Israelis and Jews.
Can you tell us, have you got the full cooperation of the Indian government? And what do you expect the Indian government to do? Because so far, the Indian government has not seconded your view. The Indian government is yet to say, or hasn't said at all, or spoken of any involvement of Iran.
Well, once again, our feeling is that what we get from the Indian authorities, the Indian relevant agencies, is the best that one can expect. We have the full confidence, and we are very happy with the level of cooperation we have with these agencies. Now, it's not for me to, and it's not for us, to judge what Indian decision makers think or estimate or evaluate. We have very good experience with these organizations when it comes to cases and incidents in which we dealt with together.
In fact, some more breaking news coming at this point in time with the sources who are looking into the Delhi blast, telling Times now that similarities have been found in the modus operandi of the Delhi blast, as well as the modus operandi of those used for killing of Iranian nuclear scientists. Bhavtosh joins us with more on that. Bhavtosh.
Yes, Deep. In fact, even as Iran and Israel blame each other for the attack that took place in the capital on Monday, the fact remains as far as the investigators are concerned, they have got reports both from Central Intelligence Agency. Now, what they have been told is the fact that the only similarity that anyone can find with the attack that took place on day in the capital is the one that took place in Tehran on 12th of January, in which an senior Iranian nuclear scientist was killed along with his bodyguard. Now, the telltale signs are very similar in both the cases. At the crime scene, forensic experts had recovered magnetic strips and pieces, and also in both the cases, the bomb was attached to the rear side of the SUV. So that's
Right.
where the similarity take place, and that's a one aspect for investigating agency.
Right, Bhavtosh, doesn't that complicate matters, considering Iran has always accused Israel of killing its nuclear scientists, and now if there is a similarity, it just gives Iran another chance of saying what they have been saying, that Israel itself has been behind these blasts?
Yes, sir. The fact remains that the similarities are very similar, and at that point of time, the Iranian authorities had in fact said that it was Mossad which was carrying out such coordinated attacks, taking help of Iranian fringe groups, who which have been fighting against the government. The police and the investigating agencies in Delhi say that when they in fact took an information from central intelligence agencies while trying to study the kind of explosives that were used, what they found out that the only similarity that can